Wiggle your toes. I can't believe what I'm hearing, but the male voice repeats it several times. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your toes. I'm dumbfounded. He says, you've been in an accident, Ms. Willson. The doctors here need to assess the extent of your injuries. I wiggle away, but I can tell he isn't satisfied. Are they wiggling enough for you? Sorry, no wiggle at all, he says. Where is my son? I ask. He's in surgery now, he answers. Then consciousness slips away. Next time I wake, I ask the nurse if the toe wiggling episode was real or a morphine dream. She answers, your left leg was broken in several places, causing swelling that cut off the blood return from your foot. The right leg has a compound fracture, hence the bandage and traction. Your left arm is broken, and we think the radial nerve is severed. I sink into oblivion once more. A hot substance entering my neck to thin the blood wakes me. My mom is here. Her long dark hair is down from her usual tight bun, which she never allows unless she's going to bed. That means it's late at night then. How is Lee? I ask. She hesitates, then says, his arms are broken and his skull is crushed a bit, but he's in surgery and will probably be fine. Blackness ensues. The morphine dreams dance in my head with such colorful detail that I have very little desire to return. I'm brought back as the bright light shines in my face. I see a young surgeon with a mask hanging from his neck. He has Slavic features, blonde hair, around 26, and a smirk on his face. I can tell he's very uncomfortable. He says, we lost your boy. I have no feeling at all. Mom and Dad are watching me, anticipating some reaction, afraid I'll lose the will to live, I guess. But the morphine has taken me over. There are no tears. The world is wrapped in gauze. I can see, but nothing else gets through. The surgeon and his expression are branded on my memory forever. My life becomes one of childless sadness. My mother-in-law tells me I wish it had been you instead of him. Now, I can't remember being a good mother. I never taught him nursery rhymes or how to count. I think maybe the blessing was his to be rid of me. 2 years later, the court discloses the highway department had widened the road I was traveling, took up the stop sign and buried it. The forest prevented view of any cross traffic, so the fault was not mine. Losing a child is a burden on a young marriage, and very few survive. Mine didn't. I pulled up roots and moved several times to North Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia, New York, and finally settled here in Los Angeles. I worked for a man who had a nephew living with him. I was the cook and cleaner and bookkeeper for the household, and over time became the surrogate mother. The boy and I grew close. He loved my brownies. He was a smart one. He was 11 years old. His uncle left town a lot, and I stayed the night when he did. One night, the boy got very sick, and he vomited 5 times. I knew vomiting over 4 times is serious, so I took him to the ER. The doctor said, Ms. Cohen, your son has appendicitis and needs surgery right away. We need you to sign a waiver giving us permission to operate. I'm not Mrs. Cohen. I'm the house sitter. Well, Danny is underage and we cannot perform surgery without a parent or guardian's signature, he explained. I rushed back to his house and called his uncle, but no answer. I found his mom's phone number back east and called her. No one was home. I grabbed some stationery and wrote myself permission to sign for any needed medical procedure, dated it 6 months prior, and forged his mother's signature. I rushed it back to the ER and they accepted it, albeit with raised eyebrow. And Danny's life was saved. I sat by him in recovery. When he woke, his first words were, "Wow, it's you. Will you make me some brownies?"